Bank of Canada rate comes down. Yeah. No, forget it. We all have to stop making this Bank of Canada rate reduction announcement like some kind of holy grail of the rate business. I mean, we all need to just understand that it's just going to keep on coming. By the way, I'm putting up this video long before the announcement. Like, long, right? Like, the announcements from now on are just inevitable. That's all we're going to hear from the Bank of Canada is going to be rate cuts. So it's that easy. We should all put the rest of the stories about why this and when that and inflation rates and job numbers and GDP numbers, we should just all push it out of our minds because it's noise. The rate cuts are coming. They will keep coming until we get down to somewhere between 2.75 and 3% next summer of 2025. This is just the way it will be, barring some huge geopolitical event that might happen, but I can't put that into any kind of analysis. I can't put invasion of Taiwan or huge shooting war in the Middle East. I can't, or brand new Russian tactics in Ukraine. I can't put any of those concepts into analysis of where Canadian interest and mortgage rates are going because it's an unknown. So we leave it out. It exists. The risk exists, but I leave it out. It's not part of the calculus. So what's the important thing now? The important thing is, how does real estate in Canada respond to a future where it's crystal clear that most rates by the end of next summer will be somewhere between 3.75 and 4.09? I mean, that is obviously different than today. Today is a lot of rates between we're right now running high ratio CMHC mortgages as low as 4.19 for 5 years, and 3 years conventional mortgages running around the mid fours, give it mid 4.5, running around there. But what's it mean to the real estate world? Okay, well, at one point, 4.5 interest rates kind of brought real estate back to life, but we're in the middle of them right now, and real estate is not popping across Canada. You know, it's definitely dead as a doorknob in Ontario, although there's always the story of the fall market's just starting, and with these low rates, we expect things to pick right up. Okay, we'll see. We'll have to sit back and watch. But really, what will low rates like between 3.75 and 4.09, what will those rates do? Will they bring back the real estate market into maybe not 2021 crazy town real estate Christmas in 2021, but how about just 2019, 2018? Like, will it bring back real estate activity to that level? And will it prevent any more price erosion? Will prices actually start to edge up? The truth is, I don't know in a perfect way, but I can look at some scenarios, okay? The scenarios of who's going to buy. Because in Ontario, and to a certain extent British Columbia, maybe a lot in British Columbia actually, the buyers, in some cases for as much as 25 to 50% of the market, depending on the year, were real estate investors. They were people buying houses to either flip or to rent out and to eventually resell. They were about investing in real estate to acquire wealth. Well, will these lower rates bring all those people back? Let me give you some math. If you buy a $525,000 dog crate condo in anywhere, but certainly in the GTA, your payment, if you're an investor, what it's going to cost you for mortgage, condo fees, property tax, comes out to around $2,585, just under $2,600 a month is what it costs you. We haven't even talked about coming up with a down payment of 20% and all the rest of that, pay the taxes. We haven't even talked about those things to do with down payment. We're just talking about, does the investment make sense? So you're just under $2,600 a month in payments, and you could probably rent that for $2,400 and lose $200 a month. So is that a good thing? No, but it happened in the past. Investors lost money on the rent in the past, but they highly believed the price was going to go way up. Is there anything that would make an investor believe that price acceleration, price growth in the 8, 10, 12% range that some of them experienced on some properties over the years in the last 12, 15 years, would the radical increases in value continue to occur? No, I don't believe any intelligent investor believes that they are going to occur. I believe that smart people realize that maybe, just maybe, we have hit the ceiling on rents in some of the big Canadian cities, particularly Toronto and Vancouver. So who wants to buy something that's an immediate money loser, $200 a month minimum, and also may not go up in value for a long time? So you have the honor of losing money for a long time. But wait, there's more. In some parts of the GTA, downtown, there's actually some pressure on rents downward. I know, who would have believed it? Because across Canada, they are in general going up because of rent increases in some provinces. But in central Toronto, they're not going up. They're actually coming down slightly. So what investors are going to buy that dog crate condo? Or what investors are going to buy that house, to that bungalow, to chop up into pieces and rent to students? Oh, but wait, the students aren't going to keep coming. The federal government has drastically reduced the number of students. Enrollment's going to go way down in 2025. So, hey, just ask yourself, are investors going to buy? Are investors going to suddenly flock back into the market in Ontario and British Columbia or Alberta? Are they going to come flocking in? If the answer is no, then I don't know where there's going to be a new housing boom coming from, because the average person who's just going to live in a house probably doesn't buy a dog crate condo. And everywhere else in Ontario, particularly Southern Ontario, the prices are still batshit crazy.